forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They go play action with Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 42. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 right at the 30. They begin on the ground with Gurindo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Purdy going to give it to Gurindo. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
There you go, partner. That's some old-school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser fullback and let him get the job done.
They go play action here. Purdy. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. They'll try the middle with Gurindo. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Here's Gurindo on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Samuel. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Handoff here, Guerrero. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Purdy now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jennings. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. On the give, it's Guerrero. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day. 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Samuel. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Travis Jones makes a tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's the former Raven fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now it's Garindo. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Purdy now to throw off the play action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall from 10 yards out. And the 49ers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Down the right sideline, and finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, 56 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
On the ground, here's Garindo. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Purdy from the gun. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Throwing, Jackson.
He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Middle. Hey.
Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And got his man complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter. And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Purdy to throw.
Conley with a reception. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Look at the big fella go. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Into traffic, complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got first down from the 31. Lamar now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
This is Henry on second. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens will take over with the football just outside the 30. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
It's inside the 10. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker on for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
He's got it at the 30. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, report! Report! It's on!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Henry on the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So that brings up second down.
Let's go now. Hurt. Hawk 70.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
And he steps out after getting what he could, and that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Here's second and goal from the 6. This time he's looking to throw. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Lion. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down throw by Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Purdy on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Go! 18 Cardinal.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll throw it yet again. Chased out to his right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
A final throw before the break. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. He's looking deep once again. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
From the gun is Purdy. Looking for the end zone on a deep shot. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens have it again after yet another interception.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
First down throw for Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the gun, Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Jake Moody after the 49ers field goal try. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Moody knocks it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Wallace with a return here. Return's looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Charvarius Ward brings him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he finally steps out. Big gain down close to the red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, here's Lamar. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down. Throwing again is Lamar. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar now from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. That's caught for the first. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that will set up first and goal. Trying down the middle with Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now it'll be third and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That is his sixth passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they pick him off again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have it again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
That one intended for Mark Andrews. So it's second down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there swatting the incompletion.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Forced out to his right. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. That's complete inside the 35.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Buys time, rolling right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. 49ers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Purdy throwing here on first. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last minute.
And they pick him off again. There he goes on the right side. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Isaac Dorendo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Let's go. Go.
Purdy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Now it's Purdy. And they pick him off again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the front, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
Purdy on first down. That's complete to Garindo. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only one field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore. Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Garindo. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Garindo again. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. On the give, it's Garindo. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Now it's Lamar. Bateman hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Lamar throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. Gets it to the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. give to Garindo. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 33 on second down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun is Purdy. Buying some time left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. Good blocking on the return. He gets 23 out of it. And the Ravens will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They send a receiver in motion right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
From the gun, Jackson. Rolling out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. So before they can set up for another play, we've... Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And a man is there to knock that away.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw, Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Gurindo running between the tackles. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to Gurindo. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down. Trying an inside give to Gurindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to him. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Hauled in by Gurindo. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The 49ers with the football. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw again. It's Purdy. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Report.
Lamar now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
On fourth down, snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson trying again after the pick. Flush down out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Pretty throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He finds Aguilar. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
No, we changed it. Hey, Alpha,
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, Well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another run for Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Big man showing up the yards. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action now with Purdy. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll try the right side with Gurindo. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Gurindo. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run here with Gurindo. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Pretty gonna go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Rolling left behind some time. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens continue piling on.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Samuel now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Samuel on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. And they pick him off again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Jackson throwing for it. Getting out to his left. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead.